It was meant to be a regular night, but a park meeting turned lethal. A single stab wound to the neck. A teenager collapsed and never woke up. This is Andy Wood's story. Who he was, how his life ended, who was convicted and why. Read on, then remember him and demand no more young lives end like this. Andy Wood was 16 years old from Braintree in Essex, England. At the time of his death, he was described by family and friends as a loving son, grandson, brother, nephew, cousin and friend, someone full of potential, whose youth was abruptly ended. He was known to be hanging out in the Chelmsford area on 12 February 2023, the night he died. On 12 February 2023, shortly before 11:30 p.m, emergency services were called to Waterston Vale in Chelmsford following reports of a serious assault. Andy Wood had suffered a stab wound to the neck, a single deep wound that penetrated 7.5 cm and severed his jugular vein. The wound caused uncontrollable bleeding, and despite being rushed to hospital, Andy died from his injuries. According to prosecutors at trial, the blows delivered with force and intent. In the immediate aftermath, CCTV footage showed a suspect, Elijah Clark, aged 20 at the time, fleeing the scene on an electric scooter, wearing a balaclava carrying a knife. He was arrested within hours and later charged. The case was investigated by the Serious Crime Unit of Essex Police. Their work gathered CCTV evidence, witness testimonies, and forensic materials, enough to charge Clark with murder. At trial in April-May 2024, prosecutors argued Clark had targeted Andy Wood in a planned robbery. The court heard that Wood was selling on his patch, and Clark viewed him as an interloper. The use of a military-style knife, the balaclava, the electric scooter escape, all pointed to a premeditated attack designed to rob and send a violent attack. Jury found Clark guilty, not of murder, but of manslaughter and actual bodily harm in respect of the fatal attack and a simultaneous assault on another teenager. On 12 July 2024, at Chelmsford Crown Court, Clark was sentenced to 13 years in prison for manslaughter, with a concurrent 18-month sentence for the actual bodily harm charge. At sentencing, senior investigators expressed that Andy's death was completely avoidable, lamenting the devastation inflicted on his family and friends. On Andy's family, they described him as a fantastic human being who didn't deserve to be taken so young. His sudden death left a void for his parents, siblings, and extended family, grief made worse by the violent, unexpected circumstances. The conviction and sentence offer some justice, but they can't bring him back, and they don't erase the pain of a family or the warning this murder serves for a community across the country. Andy deserves to be remembered, not as a statistic, but as a 16-year-old boy whose life was stolen.